The moment has arrived.
The anticipation, the grind, the relentless pursuit of greatness. It all culminates right here. This is it. Hurricane Nation, Season 1, Week 1. Under the scorching South Florida sun, in the electric atmosphere of our own hallowed grounds, a new era officially begins. This is the debut of Coach Herbie Blazer, a man who has promised to rebuild, to redefine, to deliver a dynasty the likes of which college football has never seen. And he starts his legendary journey against one of the most storied programs in the nation. Tonight, we face the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, a traditional powerhouse, a formidable foe, and a team that will test our mettle from the very first snap. They bring history, they bring talent, but they are stepping into our house. But make no mistake, this is our team. This is the Miami Hurricanes, forged in discipline, fueled by passion, and ready to unleash a torrent of talent on these legendary opponents. We've got the explosive offense, the suffocating defense, and a special teams unit ready to flip the field. The crowd is roaring, the energy is palpable. This isn't just a game, this is a statement. This is Herbie Blazer's Hurricanes arriving on the national stage. Get ready for a battle. Get ready for bone-jarring hits. Get ready for a display of power, speed, and sheer will. It's Miami versus Notre Dame. Let the dynasty begin.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Miami's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The Canes want to crank the tempo. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Get it out on the screen. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. A first down run on the doorstep. Looking for the end zone. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. A designed run for the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cave! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So an 82-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Notre Dame's offense will go to work for the first time today. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass, it's Carr. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the catch, it's Fields. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. They'll try it over the left side. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Lofton. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
To the air, it's back. Hines is back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. On the ground, it's Fletcher. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Gonna be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Hand off from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is open.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got a man, it's Washington. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker, it's Fields. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Back to throw, it's Carr. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with a quick touch pass. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
At the 14-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Plucks it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely center cut. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the air, it's Beck. Makes the grab over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
On to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Offense at an empty set.
And that's good enough for first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line. 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's locked. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Gain of 10. First down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
9. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's locked. They make the stop after the catch, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 10.
Gain of 4. 1st and goal, Notre Dame.
He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. To the air, it's Carr. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Knocked down at the 5 after making the interception and taking it the other way.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
first play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9. The Hurricanes in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Daniels. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. On the option. The pitch. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Here's a Heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's why you got to avoid third and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Irish! The defense putting points on the board. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's back. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the gun, give on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Finds the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Got his man. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. From the gun, running back on the move.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Breaks the tackle. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the run, it's Fletcher. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Beck. Got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
The Canes will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Carr. Quickly complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Canes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looking for a man. It's back. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Price. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Line gets set. First down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Rush is on him. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Canes line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Secures it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking downfield, it's Carr. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bob. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Just keeps slinging it. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean.
Finds his man. It's Johnson.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Scanning the field, it's back. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The option look. Quick toss. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The give to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Canes want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Dropping back, it's Beck. Here's the pressure. It's caught. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Daniels. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The play action fake. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Miami! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Now the play fake. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. These guys know they're still behind, but still in full-on attack mode, sending basically everybody deep.
Yeah, and it's a play they practice a lot, Reese. 4 verticals, stretching the field vertically. Nice job by the QB, reading the coverage and going to the right guy.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass, it's Carr. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going now.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Grab near the marker. It's Fletcher. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's back. It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. BYU was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Robbie Bosco and company delivered in their national championship season of 1984. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Using the quick game. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Hurricanes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
To the air, it's back. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Defense trying to take it back. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown Notre Dame. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Number 90.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Here's a heat. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The offense has been really productive both ways, both scoring and giving up the ball, David.
Yeah, the boomer-bust offense is not good. Like, we have to take care of the football. It's a premium taking football. Every time you've taken care of it, Palmer, you've driven down the field and had successful drives.
I didn't have this on my bingo card, I'll be honest. Turning the ball over this much and still having the lead, but their defense and special teams have done their part. Offensively now, just do your job, and you're probably pulling away in this one.
And the Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's back. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. We work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.